This guided meditation is called Aurora. First of all, I want you to find a place where you can really get comfortable. Then, when you're in a comfortable position, I want you to spend a moment just thinking about how you're feeling body-wise. Do you feel tension in your neck and shoulders? Spend a moment simply rotating your shoulders and visualizing them as soft and almost rubbery. Now I want you to focus on your breathing. You need to fill your lungs fully as you breathe in through your nose, and I want you to see the in-breath as white, positive light. And if possible, hold that breath for a count of 10 and then release it via the mouth. At the same time, visualizing or imagining it as a stale, dark energy that no longer serves you. And I want you to repeat this 3 times. And now it's time to do some grounding. So I want you to visualize golden roots growing from the soles of your feet and pushing into the soil and the earth. And I want you to see those golden roots going right down into the soil. I want you to see them wrapping around crystals in the soil. And I want you to see that crystal energy glowing and coming back up the roots, back into your feet, into your legs, into your body. I'm filling you full of that beautiful earth energy. And at the same time, I want you to visualize your crown chakra opening up like a beautiful purple lotus flower, and a column of pure white universal light pouring into the top of your head via the crown chakra, moving on into your body, filling your entire body with this beautiful universal white light. And it goes down to your fingertips, down to your toes, and it mingles with the earth energy and prepares you for your meditation. And now I want you to visualize yourself standing in a clear, open space. All around you is white, and in front of you is a door. And I want you to make your way towards the door. And as you approach the door, it opens inwards, and I want you to step through. And you find yourself in a snowy landscape. As far as the eye can see is pure, white, unblemished snow. And then you get a sense that you're not alone. And you look down, and there beside you is a magnificent white wolf. And the wolf looks up at you, and you see the wolf's eyes, a beautiful, vibrant blue. And you know that that wolf can be trusted, and you know that that wolf is there to act as a guide to you. And so you and the wolf begin to walk through the beautiful, unblemished snow. And as you walk through the snow, you can hear it crunching beneath your feet. And I want you to have bare feet in this meditation. You won't be cold because you're in your spiritual form, but I want you to have a strong earth connection. So you're walking along through the crunching snow, and the sky is bright blue and unblemished. And all around you is peaceful, and you feel completely safe and fully energized. And so you walk on through the crunching snow, breathing in that wonderful Arctic air, for that is where you are, in the Arctic. And then as you're walking along, the sky begins to get darker and darker blue. And then it's a navy blue, and you can see stars twinkling. But then something magical happens. All around you, the sky becomes like a hazy curtain of color. Beautiful Aurora borealis is appearing, and it seems to surround you. And then you see something else that's equally wonderful. In front of you is what appears to be something similar to Stonehenge, only all the standing stones are solid ice. And I want you to make your way towards it. All these standing stones of ice are in a perfect circle, very similar to Stonehenge. And I want you to make your way between the gaps and take your place in the center of the circle. And the wolf is still with you, still guiding you, still comforting you. And so you stand in a space in the center of this circle of standing stones made of pure, clear ice. And now you can start to really feel the energy all around you, very high energy. And then in front of you, you see there's a bag on the floor. It's a shoulder bag, and I want you to put the strap over your head so that it hangs like a messenger bag to your side. And if you take a look inside the bag, you'll see that it's full of crystals. These crystals are there for a purpose. Your mission in a moment. And as you're standing there, looking at the wolf, looking at you, the wolf seems to glow brighter and brighter white until you can see nothing but light all around you. And then the light begins to dissipate, and in place of the wolf is a magnificent winged horse. The wolf has become Pegasus. Same blue eyes, same feeling, same energy coming off the animal. But Pegasus kneels down and then comes down to a complete rest to allow you to climb on his back. So I want you to do that. Climb on Pegasus's back, get comfortable, and you'll see that he has reins. And then the minute you're comfortable on Pegasus's back, the horse gently starts to rise, starts to walk, and then that walk becomes a gallop, and suddenly he launches himself into the air, those mighty wings of his flapping, and you're there comfortable and safe on his back. And Pegasus takes you up into the Aurora, up through all those beautiful colors that seem to fizz almost as you break through them. And you go beyond the Aurora, you go up into the Earth's outer atmosphere, and you're taken right into the center of the universe. And this is where the bag that you're carrying comes into play. I want you to reach into the bag and take out a crystal. And I want you to embed a thought into that crystal, something that you want to happen in your life, something that is going to change your life for the better. Don't think about selfish, greedy thoughts. This is all about wonderful thoughts, all about high energy thoughts. You can ask for abundance, for spiritual abundance, for monetary abundance, but think about it not as I want, I need, I deserve. You have to think about it in the right way. Think about any financial abundance coming into your life for a reason, to change your life, to make things better, to allow you to do things, to help others perhaps. This is not a time, not a space for anything selfish. It's about helping your fellow man, helping the universe, helping the earth. And if that means you need money to be able to achieve these things, then so be it. But whatever the reason, I want you to take that first crystal and implant that thought into it. And then I want you to throw that crystal into the universe. Just see it being taken away from you, and you will see it burst into color. Each crystal will have a different color, but it will burst into a color and it will make a sound. I know that scientists and astrophysicists will tell you there's no sound in space, but we are talking about spiritual matters. It's a sound you can hear because you're tuned in spiritually. And now I want you to reach into the bag and take another crystal and put another thought into it. Perhaps you want to wish people on Earth suffering from any ill effects of the virus that's currently affecting us all. Your thought can be about healing all the people that are currently stricken by the effects of the coronavirus. But it's up to you what you're thinking about, what you're going to do. So I'm going to leave you now for a couple of minutes while you throw each stone into the universe, embed it with a thought, see that burst of colour and hear that wonderful sound. And we'll come back to the sounds in a moment. And by now, because of all the crystals that you've thrown into the universe, you will have many different sounds coming towards you. But suddenly all those sounds come together in beautiful harmony, and you find yourself surrounded by multicolored lights and beautiful sounds that have all come together in almost a symphony of the universe. And for a moment, I just want you to take that in. Almost breathe in the colour, breathe in the sound. Fill your lungs with beautiful high energy. And then Pegasus starts to turn and he faces the earth again. And his wings open out and he just soars through the universe right above our planet. And then gradually he starts to soar down into our atmosphere. And he comes back to the beautiful colours of the Aurora Borealis. And the colours you are bringing with you join with the Aurora. And suddenly the sky is filled with really rich, enhanced colours. And Pegasus gently lands back into the snow, back into the centre of the ice version of Stonehenge. And then again, all around you, you get a bright white light. And then as that white light dissipates, the beautiful white wolf is back with you. And he draws close to you and he pushes his face against your leg. And I want you to reach down and stroke the wolf because your connection is so strong. And I want you to thank the wolf for giving you that wonderful experience. And now in the bag that you're still wearing, if you reach in, there are treats for the wolf, things that a wolf likes to eat. And I want you to just take a handful of the treats, hold them out to the wolf, and let him eat them from your hand as a beautiful example of complete trust and love. And then once all the treats have been eaten, I want you to turn around and make your way back out through one of the gaps in the circle. But now on the surface of the twinkling snow, you get all the colours from the Aurora Borealis that are more enhanced than normal because of the colours you brought back. And as you make your way through the snow, with your feet crunching and the wolf beside you padding along, you come to where you started your journey. And I want you to just kneel on the floor for a moment and give the wolf a lovely hug. That beautiful selfless animal that is there purely for you, purely to help you grow spiritually. And just thank the wolf for being there. And then I want you to just take the bag over your head and just open out the contents on the ground, more treats for the wolf. And say your goodbyes to the wolf. And just briefly the wolf will look up at you as if to say, you're welcome and I'll see you again the next time. And then you turn around and you see the door again. And I want you to open the door, step through, and you come back to where you are presently, back to the room, feeling wonderful, feeling refreshed, re-energized, ready for whatever life throws at you. And then I want you to take a couple of deep breaths to really center yourself. And then come back to the room. Namaste.